Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. What are we working on here? All that. Oh yeah, this thing was the logo. Not really. Let's see. Let's see. More. Let's do that. Let's see. Well, let's look at this one. It kind of is the logo. Ba, 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 ba. Stickers. I don't know. It's kind of. See, these don't use the logo or the name anywhere on those. I mean, that might be the better way to go. If I were to try and ever like make a sticker or something with it. I don't know. Alright, well, okay, I guess let's not put Nintendo, I guess. I mean, putting this is probably a bit plus as is. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Just leave it blank, I guess. Like, I'll leave that blank too. Yeah, let's do that. Just for the heck of it. That's what we're gonna roll with, is blank. What else I need to look up? Smash. Nope. Want to look at that? Show me images, man. That's a bit detailed, so I think I'll just do. I like what I have there, I guess. Just do smash. Maybe put like an S and a B on the sides. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so we got hit buttons here. Back. Okay. I'm trying to hit my space bar. I think I brought my keyboard up too far. Not used to having it sit right there. All right, so let's see. Drop a line here. Real quick. What's that? Okay, that's not part of it. That's good. Yeah. There we go. I'll erase that back. All right, and then let's do, yeah. Let's rotate this a smidge here. Pretty close on that. Let's rotate it back a little bit. That's kind of a difficult one to pin how I want that to go. It's going all right though. I like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay. Now let's get in here. Hey! I'm good, how are you? Get in here. And okay, so we got that kind of set there. Okay. And then I'll do that on a separate layer real quick. Here. Let's get in here. So they got like a swirl going too. Whoop. Behind everything, which is interesting. I don't know. I could do a swirl or I could just do the smash. I think I'll just do the smash. So I think actually there are kind of like burst. Smash. let's look at that. Not quite what I'm looking for. Let's see. This one did. Yeah, no. Alright, so we don't have anything for that right now, which is fine. I can do it with the pen. Not overly concerned. I'm gonna do this really simplified. Need to keep this inside that. I don't know why I'm kind of ducking it here. Do that. I'll just kind of grab that. And let's see, that's perspective. So that's where it gets kind of difficult to nail everything down. Right about there, yes, and then okay, Control T, should be back to right. Okay. I'll rotate that. Okay. Let's get in here. Connect these lines. Erase the ones that overlap. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then, yeah, that'll get filled in with something else. Just put that on the lines layer. Now we're gonna put smash down. So let's see. I'm just gonna just winging it. That's kind of my process. I'm just gonna slightly overlap these letters. Okay, and then we're just grab this real quick. Just gonna copy it, grab it, Okay. Let's kind of, yeah, let's do that. And let's do it this direction, so it's almost straight across. Up, 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 up. Yeah, that's better. This one, I don't. There. All right, so then can merge those. Teeny. Shrink it up a smidge. Actually, do that. Just drag it over a little bit. Okay, so slightly drop it. Not too much. Somewhere about there, I think. Okay. Alright, so let's get this. Okay. Just kind of thicken some of the lines a little bit here. And connect some a little bit better. I don't know. That's a bit too thick. There we go. Looks fine. I'm aware. All right. And okay, here we go. Oh, give it a second. Let's save this up. Okay, let's get in here real quick. Okay, we'll do that. Super. That's fine. That'll work. Okay, and then let's go here real quick and just ditch these overlaps here. Should probably thicken those lines a smidge as well. And I want to change that bit. Get it away from the H there. There we go. Oh. Yeah, some of these lines are a little too thin. Probably keep smash separate from the explosion type line. I think at least for now, because I do want those to be lined separately, I think. But real quick, I do want Control C, Control E, Control T. I'm gonna do that. We're going to pen. Let's get in here, and we're going to map. Erase. 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 There we go. Erase. Oh no, because that we want in there. This we don't want in there. That we don't want there, but that's on the other layer. That's fine. Okay, so then that's on the other layer. It's a little complicated. Right? No, we do. That can go. This can go. This can go. Okay, okay. That can go. This can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. All right. So then now we need to layer 1. Then we need to erase that and that. Probably just clean that up. We need to go to line and erase that there. Okay, so wherever there's overlap, that needs to be addressed. Okay, that I think is fine. Now back up here, it's that guy. Clean this up a little bit. I feel like the A should go with the S. But we're already here, so it is what it is. Okay, I think we're pretty good, pretty much done. That's fine. All right. Boom. That looks pretty solid. Absolutely incredible. it'll do. Again, I'm not trying to make this perfect. Oh yeah, I need to do the buttons. Right, the line, that, so these can be merged. Merge, this will be text. Yeah, that's part of the line, so that's fine. So we'll do new layer just to keep everything separated. So I need to do the arrows on the C pad here. Let's see. Shift that back that direction a little bit, I think. And round that out a smidge. Oh, yeah, probably start by actually doing that. Perspective here. Okay. I think that's pretty close to what I'm looking for. So, Control C, Control T. I'm just gonna rotate that, press that direction. I think I need to perspective. We need to kind of adjust the perspective on that. I think that's pretty accurate. Merge and then Control C, Control E. Control Z. Control C, Control E, Control T. There we go. Dang it. Cancel. C. Okay. Control C, Control E, Control T. Jeez. There we go. Bum, bum. Okay. Let's see, I am going to try and adjust the perspective on this one. Love that on this there. Okay. That one's not too bad, but I don't think it's quite right since it was adjusted for the opposite front. Okay. Already did that, so I guess that's what it is. All right. Okay. Where's that? Oh yeah, I need to do the groove and that groove. I think those are kind of the only things. That needs to be fixed. That is sloppy up there. That was a little bit better, so I will have to fix that. I can look at that real quick. Is it a deeper groove? It looks like it's a deeper groove. Yeah, it's a pretty solid. Okay, so we're going to pull it right there. Okay. And we're going to merge. We're going to Control-C, Control-T. Like that. Probably put it around there. Okay. That one might need to curve a little bit more, but it'll work for it now. And with that one, I want it to curve a smidge more. That off the desk. All right. Okay, so for starters, let's clean what we have. I'll make some adjustments. Nope, this one. Okay, that one's not too bad. I do wish there was a little bit more curve there, but not terrible. That one. Probably. Let's undo what I just did. Slide that up a little bit more. Or does it need to come in? No. Let's go up a little bit more. Okay. That's not too bad. Clean that bit. Alright. This was that. Okay, Control-T. I need to make it curve a little bit more. I don't think I can really do that the way it's set up. So if we just delete that, back to my pen. A little bit closer. Ooh, so close. That might be it. Control-C, slide it. It's going to be close. Again, close, but not necessarily where we want it. What happened? Okay. Haven't merged those two lines back together. Need to merge all of these together now. I guess I have to put them all together. No, come on. Merge. This one I want to curve a little bit more too. Fortunately. That line is too thick. That might be alright. Might be a little bit thick, I don't know. Control C, Control G, slide down. Okay. Grab. Control T. Alright. What is on that layer? Okay. That's pretty close. Okay. Ooh, what's going on right there? Let's zoom in here a smidge. Yeah, there's a little bit of a whoops gap there. What's going on? Found places there, but all right. So that's not half bad. Now let's hit this spot here. Yeah, it's not half bad. And then I need, just make sure we're, okay. Now I need to do the A and B, which are quite tall. Alright. Let's see what that looks like when I clean it up. I don't like how thick that first line I made was, but you can kind of adjust that. Alright. Just zoom out to see what we're looking like. It could be better. It is what it is sometimes. Right, yeah, that's kind of how that's set up. Should be a little lower on the bridge. So let's fix that real quick. And let's see, let's fix this. And this here's is that pretty accurate? I guess maybe. Oh, cancel that. Not what I meant. That. Maybe, yeah, like there. All right, so let's clean this up and let's take another look at it. Alright, zoom out. Again, not the best thing, not the worst thing. Sometimes that's what you gotta roll with. It is what it is. Okay, so let's do B. Yeah, that's pretty close to the same size on that. Let's do thin. We just need to. I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. Out there, maybe. It's probably. I mean, it's not close at all by any means, but it's not the worst option. I don't like how that looks right there. Let's see, let's move this slightly up. Okay. I mean, it kinda got the look right, but not exactly. That's gonna be the theme here. It's not quite what you're looking for, but it's what's gonna happen. Okay. Let's thicken the lines up here. Better, I think. All right, and then we just need to kind of throw start down here. I want it to be all kind of a similar length, like that. Not too bad. Drop it right about there, and maybe we. Okay, let's look at this. Do we want to? Let's mess with the perspective a smidge here. Okay. About like that, I guess. Back to my pen. Get it in here. Not too bad. I think the S is a little wider than everything else, but not by like a ton. Kind of. All right, there, that's not too bad. Drag that around right about there, I guess. And I'm gonna leave that top bit blank again. Alright. Kind of like the knockoff controllers leave it blank. Interesting. Right. Let's see here. That, I think the okay. I would like to see the actual top of the plug from an actual controller, not a reproduction or knockoff. I believe it says Nintendo on it, but I do not know. It looks like it says something here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, that one's a okay. Okay. That one says Hori. What does this say? Yep, it does say Nintendo. So we'll put that little oval shape at the bottom, and then apparently it needs a little arrow at the top over here. So we'll do that real quick too. So let's get in here. Nope, that and that. Okay. So like right here as arrow, and right about here as that oval with the Nintendo. Have to be perfect. All right. So I think that's all the stuff. And that is ugly looking. Need to unify that line somewhat. If I have a problem with it, that's bad. Because again, this is supposed to look hand-drawn. It's not supposed to look pristine or anything like that, but I do want it to be, I want it to look somewhat right, you know? Okay, so we've got that. I don't know if I want to put the circle around here, because it's not like carved in. It does dip there, so I should put a thin line at least around this. So let's do that. I do not love that. Okay, well, let's just go for it, I guess. Okay. Give it a second, catch up, save my stuff. Let's get in here. Alright. Let's see. This I want to kind of come up more, I think. Over here. Alright. This needs to come over. This needs to come this direction a little bit more. So this is something I tend to do in my work, is kind of build, like if it's a circle and I don't want to just use the circle tool, I want it to be more hand-drawn, I will kind of build the line I'm looking for and then erase the excess, oops, and then yeah, work like that. More like sculpting the line I'm looking for rather than hoping to get it in one go or something like that. And I do want this to be relatively thin, so I'm gonna have to like cut away at this a little bit. But I think I've got roughly what I'm looking for. It's also a really big benefit of working on multiple layers. I don't have to worry about erasing any of this stuff outside of what I'm trying to erase. Helpful. Let's see, let's kind of come in a little bit. So I think this is a bit too close. I'm kind of bring this in a little bit more. Like comparatively, it's too close. We're gonna a little bit too straightened out. Probably like there. That. Again, it's supposed to look hand-drawn, so it doesn't need to be perfect, but I do want it to be relatively close to what I'm trying to do. Makes things easier. Okay. All right. And we're just kind of going little by little. We're erasing. I'll probably have to go back through and add some more. Erase some more. It's just kind of a back and forth situation. Just without using like the circle. It's just kind of how it has to go. You just work it back and forth until you get where you want to be. And I could absolutely use just straight lines and circles and stuff, but I don't want this to look like a mechanical blueprint or something like that. This is a hand-drawn piece of art. So that's what we're doing. So now what I can do is we got it kind of in the ballpark, right? So I can thin this out a smidge more. So, and one thing I need to kind of do is I need to bring this up as well to kind of indicate that this is curved. We should probably have this going like that, but, you know, to indicate that curve there. And that would just have to erase back a little bit, and this one we have to bring up some, like that, probably. So if I go back down here, oops, we went a little bit far. If I do that, and again, this one we just kind of have to full on erase. That's fine. Here, this, pop up here real quick. Pass this back. So that kind of helps sell that kind of dip, I guess, at least a little bit. But now that I've done that, when I do this, I'm going to have to select this and then Alt select around the inside so that I don't end up messing with stuff too much. And now I want to free transform this a little bit, kind of get a little bit more circle out of this and less wonk, you know? I think that's considerably better. Okay. Let's see, that's pretty good. And now let's kind of perspective this a little bit. About there. Now scale and rotate, and we're just going to shrink it a smidge here. Oh. But right about there. It's not my favorite, but not too bad. Shrink this down a little bit here. Help me stay in that thin line. Okay, and now just kind of even out that wobble a little bit. Theoretically, at least. A little bit outside. Again, I don't want it to be too perfect or anything like that, but I do want it to be a little bit less wobbly. Okay, let's see. Right here's a little bit thicker, I think. Alright, well that's probably good. Alright, so now what I should do is figure out what color I want the system to be. And then kind of go from there. Let's see, do I want to have kind of like an indication that that's... See, that's a rough part of this, right? Is technically this is a rounded edge, but it meets a flat surface around that point. So it would kind of not be... Like, you wouldn't see a actual line in real life, but I thinned it out. I think that's pretty good. I don't know. And then maybe... Oh, I already made that part of the lines. Let's see. If I do that... Just... Oops. Did that and... That. Did that? Is that better or no? Let's leave it alone. Okay, and then all of the under part there will just kind of be painted, since it would be like frosted. It's not totally transparent. It's kind of like a frosted semi-transparency. Which, fun fact, apparently came about, most like of the electronics that no, I don't want that. The whole reason transparent electronics became a thing is prison. You can't have opaque stuff that inmates could hide stuff in, so they kind of made it so that, like, if they wanted like a television or a 64 or something of that kind of electronic entertainment thing, they didn't want them to be able to hide contraband inside of it, so they needed to have it be transparent. And apparently that just kind of caught on outside of prison, and I think it's one of the coolest trends that came out for electronics. And honestly, I think it's way neater than most of what we got going on. Like, I'm a big fan of the Nothing phone and the Nothing, like, ear pod, like the pods, the wireless headphones, or earbuds. So, like, making the inside look nice, to have it part of your design, is such a cool idea, and then to make it transparent so you could see the inside, very, very neat. But let's see where we're going here. Yeah, I think all this stuff is pretty much good to go. I don't love that. That could probably be better. I mean, it definitely could be better. Bump it up a little bit here. Really don't like this. I don't know how I let that go. And then this. And I can't even see how bad that is. Okay, so at one point I was using... Oof, okay. At one point I was using a brush rather than a pen. So that best. Okay. So I switched to a pen at some point. I don't remember when, but it was. I definitely want this to be crisper, like how I have it with the pen. So that's smart. Let's hit this whole bit needs to be redone because it is not solid enough. I don't know what my idea was there. Second, catch up. Yeah. Okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. You know? Seemed like a good idea at the time, obviously. It's why I did it, but now I have to go back and kind of fix some of these spots that I messed up. Okay, so, oops. It helps to go back through with the transparency, or not transparency, with the sketch layer turned off anyway, because then I can see the parts that needs to be fixed. And we still got plenty of time to start working on black color and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do again is I'm just gonna paint in the bits that the internals, and then I will put a color layer over the top of that and kind of turn the opacity down until I get where I want it to be, maybe. Yeah, that's kind of the only way to really do that in my mind. That's going to work. So I just have to come through here and just go through everything and fix like this nonsense here where like it almost looks like overspray. It's just not a clean line. That's the part that's like annoying. The line just doesn't look clean. Here, here. Okay, cool. So I can hit that. This will be fine. Go like that, and then I can swap it back. All right, that's better. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this needs to be fixed. Love when my early decisions come back to bite me. I have to fix them. It's one of the best parts of being a digital artist. At least they're simply fixed instead of traditionally you gotta... Sometimes you just have to start completely over, which is a nightmare. Like sometimes you just cannot fix the thing that you want to fix. You just chalk that up to practice. Basically. Alright, so let's hit this here. That's the best option there. Okay, knock this back. Not too bad. Alright, so looks like that's pretty much the end of the mess ups, hopefully. And we can start working on that black color situation. Seems kind of that's the case. All right. Okay. That's fine. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's good. That's fine. That needs to be cleaned up. A lot happening right there. It's just lots of little particles happening. Right. Okay. This has some particles hanging around. Little artifacts, if you will. Alright, I think that pretty much does it now. Whew. Alright, so, okay, rotate this back here. So what I'm going to do here, this is all good. We'll put that with this and then merge those. So I still want the text on a separate layer for now. Okay. So, I mean, the internals for the actual system are kind of bland. You don't really see any PCB or anything like that, at least from the top. So let's see, I'll do real quick. We'll do flat internals. Okay, so then what I want to do here is wand. Bam. Let's hit that. Shift, shift, shift. That should be everything. And then we invert that. And let's see, do I want that to be... Yeah, let's push that in. Shrink that by, let's do it to 2 pixels. So that puts us inside the lines. We don't have any outside nonsense happening. Okay, cool. So now, going to flats internals. Let's mask. And real quick, while I'm here, I'm gonna duplicate that layer. Alright, so we got that and that. Alright, let's get to this though. Let's see. This one I will use that brush for. Yeah, so let's and hit that PCB green around there, I think. Yeah, that's pretty close. Let's get in here. Let's put that all up in all. And that is going to be, let's drop the opacity on this so I can still see what's going on behind stuff. My dog is losing his mind for some reason. Then we need gray. Well, let's do that brownish color for the edge of this guy here, that shoulder button PCB. Then we'll drop down to, oh, we don't need anything. Let's go into the cooler colors. It's a slightly different color than do you want to see? Okay, well, that's a bit, I think it's probably about right, so we'll roll with that. Nope, that's, dang it, what am I doing? Up. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. This will be right there. And I think it's got the same kind of thing right up here. We'll kind of throw that right there. Yeah, that'll do. And then this is a lighter version right around here. This little guy. Okay. And yeah, there's space there for those. And does this have let's close that. I want to see controller terminals. Oh. Okay, so that does have a button pad. You see this guy here, that's the underside of the board. I would like to see what it looks like top down. Like, that's not a, open that in a new tab still. I want to see it top down with the pads. Okay. Let's see. that'll work. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, where's that picture I was just seeing? Okay. So we've got, let's see, this right here has an orange pad. This has a blue pad. So let's do the orange pad. That. And there, I think. So, and it goes here to here. Just do that like that, I think. Okay, and then this has a blue pad, like a pretty bright blue comparatively. In this area, yeah. Around here, I think. Wouldn't really see it. Oh, gosh dang it. That's why. I'm like, what is happening? So it'd be kind of like right around there. So it would peek out a little bit. Let's get that orange color that I messed up already. And I'm matching it off of like a, oh, that's gonna be. Brush, let's hit that. Oh, got that. Going to close that off real quick. Got that. Paint that in. All right, that's better. Okay, so now is that the top? Is that the top down view on the? Yes, it would have to be, right? Because those are the contacts. Right? That's not the bottom of the. Let's look here. 90s throwback. Yeah, that would be the bottom. So the other would be the top. Okay. So, okay. Is that a more modern version? What is... Or those aren't... Okay, those aren't Nintendo. That's partially the reason why for that, I would say. Those are knockoff or aftermarket, however you want to say that. Entirely up to you. Want to see that picture though. Oh, that is a bad picture. All right. Want to see. There we go. Maybe that's a better picture. Yes, here we go. 64. We have. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I dig that far more than another version of this. All right, so brush. I want. Let's call that quote unquote black. Pop that in right about here. I don't want to get too detailed with stuff, but I do want to show somewhat what's going on down here. because I think it's neat, you know? That's almost all covered. This has a cutout right around here. Oops, that's not the color I need right now. It doesn't matter because those buttons are going to be a solid color. But okay, so now we need, let's go off this green, let's get a darker green for those pathways maybe. We're not really going to see too much of these, I don't think. I might make some up. I guess this part up here is kind of that blue. Let's kind of let's shrink this down real quick because I do want to kind of include these. These are like coming off of this guy here. Yeah, they're kind of going underneath this rubber button pad. Again, this is going to be severely drowned out from stuff anyway, but we are going to just kind of throw in a couple of these things. This right here is going to be hidden under a pad, cut like a protection. We'll drag that color back over that because that's obviously going to be covered by those. Let's grab this real quick and kind of clean this guy up a smidge. And this doesn't need to be perfect. This is going to be hidden for the most part anyway. Let's go right here. That might be the right color, actually. Okay, so then yeah, this right here, when it comes down over, there we go. This kind of makes up for the system is going to be very kind of bland because it's mostly just heat sink and metal cover instead of this, which is a little bit more intricate, obviously. Alright, so then yeah, we're gonna hit this. Did I go a little? I went a little too far there. Yeah, call that a little too far. Anyway. Oh no, this one has to go back and around. So we were slightly off on this, I think, still. That's good. And then yeah, we're gonna bring this over. Oops. Oop. because it needs to have space to go around that guy. So let's do that. That. Okay, so then it needs to come around here and do that. And this needs to. Okay, yeah, more like that. And then let's just go ahead and hit that real quick. And back to my brush and bump the size up a smidge. And we will cut. We'll just put green right there for now. That'll be a post. And all right, so then yeah, let's grab this color real quick and let's do like a bright color here. We're just gonna go blue, 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 blue. Blue, blue. Blue, 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 blue. We'll call that good. Real quick. Shrink that again, because that's not. Whoop. Paint bucket is helpful, but it's not gonna fix everything by any stretch. Okay. Especially if you're using anti-aliasing on anything, it'll kind of clean up. And you'll need to clean up. Okay. These don't have to be perfect. Again, none of this has to be perfect. I'm just trying to get some interesting parts down, so somewhat close. Again, it's going to be under a color and stuff anyway. So all these in here. There we go. Around them. There we go. That'll be fine. Got this color real quick. Pull that into here. Pull this out here, and we're just going to. Actually, that needs to be significantly smaller. I made this really wide. Much wider than it should be. Let's see, should I? Whoop. Oh, it went a little bit too far. Let's see. Let's shift it off to the left, so this side here should be farther over, which is fine. I'll adjust some stuff here in a second. Alright, let's grab this and this just looks ridiculous, but again, it's going to be under a semi-transparent color layer, so it is what it is. No, that's not correct. That one. All right. This is gonna have a bunch of yeah, that's fine. That's fairly interesting, right? Yeah. Not half bad. Hit this real quick. Hit this up. All right, that'll work. Let's hit this real quick. And we'll go like that. Got some dots over here. All right. Made some pretty good progress, I feel like. That's whatever. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we want this one, this color here. It's basically the same color as this little guy. Make some slight adjustments to the color just to signify that there's some three-dimensionality to this. So if we go slightly darker here, There we go, and then maybe something kind of in the middle on this side here. That's fine. That'll kind of imply what I need it to, I think. And let's use this color here. This bit here. Which is also going to be the same color as the outside. But just focusing on the internals right now. Okay. And I think that kind of just kind of covers everything. All right, let's grab that color and kind of put that over here, I think. Off that, and then we want slightly darker for the metal, maybe slightly more blue. Not quite that color though. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so let's do that. Back to my brush, actually. Let's see. That connects there, that connects right there. This needs to come down. This needs to come around. At least for a second. And let's look at that. Cool. Get that. Back to the brush. Let's darken that a smidgen and throw in edge bit. Kind of needs to move here, doesn't it? Yes. Fine. Brush. And then let's go slightly better than that. This line here. Brush in here. Let's see this. Okay. Alright, we need to. Whatever. What? It's to be fixed with. Okay. So this needs to be dropped down. There we go. Bump the size of my brush up a bit. In here. All right. There we go. So here needs to go. I just needed it to keep the brush in line, or the paint bucket in line. Let's see, let's do that, I guess. Oh, this is absolutely insane looking. No. Nope. All right. That's not too bad. We're getting somewhere. For that metal, let's try and hit that. Is that the same? Probably. So we want it slightly darker. So that's pretty significantly different. Okay. So what I need here, this needs to come all the way across here. Down. Over. Over. Up. Down. Okay, and then bop. Boom. Brush this edge here a little bit more. All right. And then let's see, let's darken it a little bit. Hit this a little bit more. Hit this edge here. Okay. And I need the front edge. We're going to make slightly darker than that. I want these to be somewhat distinguishable from each other, but you never know what you're going to end up with. When you're painting somewhat transparently over things, that's something that is going to contribute here for sure. Right, grab that color real quick. Oop, a little bit too. I should just spin this thing. Alright. And that is essentially all the internals set up. So let's pop this to 100% real quick. Okay, there's some differentiation happening here. That's good. This looks too brown for some reason. Actually, that should be very. Should hit that. Oop. Like that. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect or anything. It's strictly going to be somewhat transparent. So it is what it is. It's going to be under something that's somewhat transparent. Sorry. There we go. Again, kind of wanted some lines and stuff happening there. That's nice. So far, so good. Now it's kind of figure out what color we want the system to be. I'm not really sure. That blue, that orange is nice. I don't know if there was ever like official red? I see red, I just don't know if it's like an official one. If it's aftermarket. There's lots of aftermarket stuff. Okay, so what? It's more pink? At least it's showing up more pink? I don't know. It seems to be split with like a just a white transparent base for some reason. Very interesting. Okay, so there could be, I don't know. Let's just, red is my color that I enjoy the most. Put it around there. About that. Around there. Okay. And let's just kind of. Oh, that would help. Boop. Drop that. 70. 60. 60 is not too bad. Okay. We'll use the pen for this one here. Let's do a whole new layer. Duplicate this layer again. And delete that. Will be 100%. And we will start quick. Just, I don't want to go black because we want to just like. Oh no, I forget. I can't. That's fine. Just bump this up. Just gonna hit this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then let's get in here. I'm going to. No, that's fine the way it is. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Jump up here real quick. Hit this, yeah. All right. Got some little spots that need to be cleaned up. Always do. Let's see. So I think this kind of needs to go underneath the transparency to an extent. Yeah. And then the transparency needs to be knocked back as well. Let's do. Pop it to about there, I think, is probably where it would be hitting things. Yeah, because parts of it have to go underneath the transparency, like this needs to go under, obviously, because you would still be able to see a little bit of that cartridge, kind of. You would kind of just see the flap, I guess. So maybe, but it's also transparent. It just gets a little funky. We'll call it there. It's fine. All right. The bumpers still are gray. Oops. Yeah. And roll that. So that's probably a bit too light. Yeah. Call that part right there correct. So let's drop that a smidge down here. There we go. All right, click. And We should go darker, I guess. It is pretty dark. Okay. Is that the same color as the bumpers? Yeah, it is. Shoulder buttons, whatever you want to call them. Okay. That yellow. Real quick. I'm gonna try and get the buttons on. A bit too bright. It's a bit more green. Yeah, pretty close. Might be slightly darker than that. For now, that's not too bad. We need that bright red. Start button. Out there, I think, yeah. And that same gray here. Again, I have it set to kind of show that dip. I don't know if that's really coming across or not, but so feeling all right. That'll do for today. Here, it's a good start as far as the color goes. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's what we got done today. I think it's looking pretty good. There we go. And then the transparent color, I can just kind of change to whatever color I want later, since it'll be its own layer. Yeah. Dig it. I think it's looking pretty sweet. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, and hope you have a great day. Hopefully, see you guys next time. I will be continuing this. Gonna have more to do. We've still got to do like all the little like the gates and stuff inside the transparent parts of the controller. plug-in ports need to be done. I think that's kind of all that. And then I'll probably throw like a white background behind it to like highlight the edges. Obviously I need to change the line work color for all the different parts. But yeah, pretty close to done. Should be able to finish up this next time. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Later.